Hey friends, the Fearless Advisor here. Today I'm going to discuss considerations to determine if a health plan with an HSA is a viable option for you. As the world of health insurance continues to evolve, I am seeing more clients being offered health insurance options that include health savings accounts or HSAs. Some folks have options to choose from standard plans and high deductible plans with an HSA. How do you know if the high deductible plan with the HSA is right for you? First, it's important to know the only way to have access to an HSA is through a high deductible health plan. The strategy is to offer lower premiums than standard plans, as the employee will cover 100% of the medical costs until the deductible is met. This lowers the cost of insurance for the employer and possibly the employee. A high deductible plan with an HSA may be a viable choice for people who expect minimal medical expenses over the next year. By minimal, I mean less than the HSA contribution limit. For 2022, the maximum HSA contribution is $3,650 for an individual and $7,300 for a family. This is only a guideline, as everyone's situation is different. Now, the reason I offer the guideline of anticipated medical expenses at the HSA contribution max is because the contributions are made pre-tax. There is no payroll or income tax on the contributions. Therefore, if the money in the HSA is spent on qualified medical expenses, no tax will be owed when withdrawing from the account. Additionally, there is an option to invest the money in an HSA. Deciding how to invest this money should be governed by an investment policy statement, since the investments change value. However, it's possible to further grow the value of an HSA through long-term investments. Consult a financial advisor before making investment decisions in your HSA. With an HSA belonging to the owner of the account, any remaining balance after separating from an employer can continue to be used for medical expenses in the future. This can be a great benefit for retirement planning. Now, the downside to having a high deductible plan with an HSA could be having medical expenses that require the max out of pocket to be met. This is the highest amount a participant will pay out of pocket before the insurance covers 100% of remaining medical expenses. Therefore, if major medical expenses are expected for the following year, a standard plan may be a better choice for that year. It's imperative to consider the cost of premiums and expected medical expenses to make this determination. Additionally, the HSA is funded over time or per pay period. Therefore, an individual planning to contribute $3,050 to their HSA next year will not have access to the full amount until all the contributions are made. In summary, when determining if a high deductible health plan with an HSA is a good option for your situation, consider your expected medical expenses for the following year along with the premiums. If your expected expenses are low, saving pre-tax money for future medical expenses could serve you well down the road. Finally, if you plan to invest the money within your HSA, consult a financial advisor prior to taking this step. If you have questions about high deductible health plans with an HSA, we would love to hear from you. Feel free to schedule a meeting with us or a member of our team. Thanks for joining us.